So tell me a little bit about your round pins and how that started.
Yeah, so we started out with the continuous fence, moved into our standard panels, and then we had a lot of people asking for heavy duty products for Mustangs, right? So tip trainers, there's requirements to adopt a wild Mustang that a lot of other panel companies didn't have. So 1 5/8, the 6 foot tall was a huge factor and a requirement when adopting a Mustang, and so that's what we catered these panels towards. So we started out with our 6 foot high heavy duty panels, and as you can see here, you know, it's great for our round pins, you know, because you're training wild horses. You don't want them jumping out, you don't want them, you know, to think they can, and that's what, you know, we've really catered towards is the Mustang, but also, you know, a lot of trainers, you know. And so we have 40, 50, and 60 foot sizes, just depending on whether you're going to be working them on the ground or say you want a little bit bigger to be on horseback, you know. So depending on your needs, we have the different sizes. You can also get them in any of our panel lineup, our 4 and 5 rail standard, as well as our 5 rail and 6 rail heavy duty. But our 6 rail, again, is going to be that 6 feet high and all 1 5/8, super solid panel. Again, all of them with our panel clamps that really make it sturdy.
I love that. And so so you designed these with these Mustangs in mind.
100%.
And when you're talking about a wild Mustangs, these are horses who sometimes will charge, sometimes, you know, they don't know any better. They haven't been handled, they're kicking at stuff. Shoot, they'll try to come over the top.
Oh yeah, and I've seen it. Yeah, and I've seen it.
It's incredible what they can do.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty neat, knowing that that's where you started,
right?
Where it's something that a wild horse like this can hold up to them. And it's more than just holding them, it's a safety thing, right?
100%.
Because if they have, you know, you've seen, I'm sure, those pot metal panels that, you know, they drop and they ding, right? A horse can stick their head through there, you know, shards of metal, it's all kinds of just safety issues there. But knowing that they're solid like this is incredible.
Yeah, so as far as safety goes, I mean, they're not gonna move, they're super solid, the clamps hold them together really well.
Okay.
There's no points up top where they can get their hooves, you know, stuck up there. You know, again, they're 6 feet tall to keep them from wanting to think about jumping out or anything. So they're a really great product. Again, we named them actually the Mustang panels because that's what got us into building these products, was all the Mustang trainers.
Yeah, yeah, and they're so popular right now. You know, a lot of people are doing these wild to mild, you know, where they're taking in these Mustangs and working with them and gentling them. And it's so good. And I like what you said where they won't even think about it. And it's there's that preemptive part. You know, if you got a good product, you can put your horse, and then you have that peace of mind that horse literally isn't even going to think about it because it's not an option in their mind.
Exactly.
And so you're not creating a bad habit where they start to learn to jump out of things and bust through things.
100%.
That's awesome.
And you talked about, or actually with you, your goal was wanting an escape panel. And so another safety issue here is you needed a way for people to escape easily if there was something going on with a horse or an accident happened, or for somebody to get in quickly, or a trainer to get in easily to help with their students. And we actually designed that specifically for you. So how's that working for you?
I love my escape panel. It is so cool. When they were coming off the truck and I saw it, I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. It's so cool. And what I love about it is first of all, most people, you know, when clients come or they're doing lessons, they don't even know it's there, right?
Right.
And then when they realize, like, oh shoot, that is so cool. What is that? You can just duck in and duck out.
Right.
It gives you so much more, like you said, accessibility to jump in there, help a student if they need it, or if something's going wrong and you need to get out, you know, give that horse some space, you can just duck out from underneath there and get out of there pretty quick.
Right.
Which is, I mean, that is so cool.
Yep.
And I've never seen any other panel that has anything like that.
Never seen or heard of that before. So you're the first person. So we built it specifically for you. And what that consists of is literally just a missing area where there's no rails or anything in the way to where somebody can easily dive through here. I don't have any here at this location, but you have some at your place. So
yeah, I've got some at my place, and we'll be sure to show it so people can see what they look like, because it's a game changer. We talked earlier about, like, it's so cool. Like, the stuff that you guys create has so much utility. It is a tool.
100%.
And even just as a time savings,
Right.
you know, if you're working several horses or you're teaching a lesson, you know, where you can duck in, duck out,
Right.
you know, you're not gonna have to go all the way to the gate, worry about letting the horse out, worry about the
Right.
safety of the student, you know, the horse getting distracted. It's just such a good tool, and you guys make these products with how your customer is going to use them.
Right.
And that is what I love about Seven Peaks. You know, from the affordability to, you know, you guys do payment plans, you make stuff that's functional. So cool,
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, and one thing that you just said that I didn't even think about was, say, specifically for trainers like at your place, say you do have multiple round pens and you're one instructor trying to instruct all your students, you can go jump in easily.
It is so nice. And the way we have it, you know, with the 6 that you have in there, basically it's like in the middle.
Okay. Yeah.
And then on the edges of the other one, so like it is just so easy to just duck and duck out and give people the help that
sure.
they need. And it's pretty cool because like in between the round pins there's a little space where now you can do a demo with a horse,
Right.
so that everyone's in their round pin, and it's set up really cool.
I
So
can't wait to come see it.
I know, I can't wait to have you guys, because it's going to be fun. You guys are going to get to see how we have it all
For
set
sure.
up. And it's such, again, going back to that utility, you know, like they're stout, they're nice,
Right.
but as far as like, you know, time is money.
Right.
And so like the more that you can save time and be efficient,
Right.
makes things so much easier.
Yeah, especially as a business, a horse trainer. You're gonna, you know, learn that as a horse trainer. Every second counts, and
Yes.
and you need that, and that's what we're geared towards, is helping our customers save time on building products, but also, as I can see, is even jumping in for a round pen to save a little bit of time. That helps out there too.
100%. Well, thanks so much, Jeff.
Thank
You've
you so
walked us
much.
through the whole lineup.
Yeah.
This has been a lot of fun.
Been a lot of
Just
fun.
all the way from the goat and sheep
Yep.
pins, all the way to the, you know, the stuff that I love.
Yep. So we've
all
got
your horse products.
We've got horse products, we got cattle products, we got goat and sheep products. Anything you need pertaining to fencing and getting started as a new horse owner or even a new trainer, you know, we're really hoping to help as many people as we can across the whole country.
Awesome. Thanks a ton, man.
Thank you so much. So good to have you out.